Hey, are you wondering how well you're doing with your bookkeeping? Maybe you're at a total loss of where to begin. Maybe you're not sure how well you're actually doing, and you just need to know the next steps to take. During a bookkeeping strength assessment, I work with business owners one-on-one for about 30 minutes and identify what their next step needs to be. I'll lead the conversation by asking some open-ended questions and then ask 10 laser-focused questions so I can pinpoint exactly what you should do next and how strong you are with your bookkeeping. Business owners find this to be the boost of confidence they need to tackle their bookkeeping head-on. To get on my calendar for a free session, you can email me at lydia@dacbalance.com or message me on Instagram at lydia.miller.mba. Now on with the show. Hey there, my name is Lydia Miller, and I want you to be successful with your numbers no matter what stage of business you're in. This podcast will help you do just that. Learn about doing your bookkeeping yourself, outsourcing your bookkeeping successfully to a professional, and understanding your numbers and the story they're telling. We can avoid the overwhelm and continue creating a business we love to run. Welcome back to the podcast. We are at the end of our series on profit, and today is a quick bonus episode because it's a book review on Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. And when I mean quick, it's going to be a quick episode because yesterday, if you're in the United States, yesterday was Thanksgiving, and I hope that you're spending lots of time with your family, but I wanted to make sure that you knew about this book during our profit series because if you're struggling to figure out how you can actually put this into action and how you can actually gain more cash profits in your business, then this is something that you need to know about. So just to recap the series, in episode 60, we talked about what is profit and how to know if you're profitable. Episode 61 is about how you become more profitable. 62 is about what to do with your profit. 63 is what kills your profits. And remember, profit is defined as revenue minus expenses, and the cash you have left over is the profit. Well, according to accounting, not according to Profit First. According to Profit First, they define the accounting formula as revenue minus profit equals expenses. So they switch it up a little bit. The premise of Profit First is that it's really just a cash management system that uses our natural instincts instead of the unnatural way of traditional accounting to save and become more profitable. So whenever you are using the Profit First system, the easiest way I can do this is just explain how the system works, and then you can kind of see how it works naturally for you. So the premise of so you set up 5 bank accounts, one for profit, one for taxes, one for owner's pay, one for deposits, and one for operations. So 5 accounts total. And yes, you have to reconcile all of them each month for your bookkeeping. And yes, you have transfers and all that, and it makes it a little more complicated, but stick with me because it's totally worth it. So all of the money that you make goes into the deposit account. And then about once a week or every 2 weeks or however often you want to do this, you divide out the money in the deposit account based on percentages. So you might put 25% of your revenue into taxes, 50% might go into owner's pay, 15% may go into operations, and 10% may go into profits, giving you 100%. And you might be thinking, well, I already do this pretty much in my head. Yeah, exactly, in your head. So right now, if you just have one account for all of those things and you see, oh, I have $5,000 in my checking account for my business, well, that's great, but you might get yourself thinking like, oh, I could buy a $5,000 this or a $4,000 this, when really part of that money is being saved for profits and part of it is being saved for taxes, and you don't really have that much money to just spend in your business. And that's one of the things that's killing your profit, is just looking at all of your money and thinking all of it's available to spend, when in reality it's not. And this helps, safeguard that money and hide it from you so that your brain doesn't think you have all of it to spend. So the goal is to save cash for profits first before you start paying out expenses for your business. And if you have a hard time not overspending, then this is a great system. The less money you have in your operations account, the less likely you are to be spending more than you have or cutting into your profit or savings. I do love this system because it really does help you manage your cash well, which is really difficult to do, and the number one cause of businesses to fail, which is poor cash management. As far as the book goes, that was kind of a review on the system. I really do like it. As far as the book goes, it's a fairly quick read, I would say. It does get a little repetitive, and I found myself skipping over parts that I thought they had already covered really, really well. Overall, though, I would highly recommend doing this if you're struggling managing the cash in your business, and if you want to do a better job with this in 2020. I would definitely recommend, in the month of December, getting all of your bank accounts set up, setting up the system, figuring out what your percentages are, and just kind of practicing it through the month of December, and then going full force and do it in January. So are you still struggling with profitability? Maybe you know that you're not profitable, but you need some help in getting a game plan together on how you can become more profitable. Well, I would be honored to work with you. To get started, you can email me at lydia@dacbalance.com with the problem that you're having, and we can discuss the best way to get to a solution in a bookkeeping strength assessment call. And if you're ready to use your numbers to help your business, please subscribe so you'll be notified when the next episode drops. And I would love to connect with you outside of the podcast. You can find me on Instagram at lydia.miller.mba and always by email, lydia@dacbalance.com. So until next time, go and make it happen.